Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2016 Honda Civic EX in this great looking white color. This front wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a very stylish and sporty front end, thanks in large part to that nice chrome grille that extends across here over to the headlights, where you'll find these great looking projector beam bulbs as well as the LED daytime running light strip. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you'll find these 16-inch alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on. And those are wrapped in the like new tires, lots and lots of tread. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the nice silver strip along the top of the windows, as well as a great looking side profile. And in back here, you've got those very unique taillights, as well as, of course, the Civic badging. If you're looking for an affordable sedan that's fun to drive, reliable, and great on gas, you've found it in this Civic. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside this Civic is nice and easy thanks to the proximity marquee system, but of course you do have the standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well. You'll also find the trunk release button so you can pop the trunk without having to hop in the vehicle. And the big added bonus here is that you have short range remote start, which is really nice. You can fire this vehicle up and warm it up in the winter before you even hop inside. All you have to do to unlock the vehicle is simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door handle to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out, you've got that button there to easily lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with the very stylish and sporty fabric seats here. Got that nice pattern down the center, as well as on the bottom of the seat, and you've also got the nice accent stitching along the bolsters there. You also notice you've got the manual seat adjustments. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the bells and whistles. The features inside this Civic start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel, you'll find the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors, and as an added bonus, both of your front windows are automatic. Underneath you do have some additional storage as well as an extra cup holder and the trunk release and speaker integrated into the door panel. Just to the right here, you'll find the button to toggle your traction control, so you can easily turn that on and off. And if you take a look under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can easily get it in the perfect position. If you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. And on the end of the turn signal stalk, you've got a very nice premium feature here, which is your side view camera. That's very nice to have when you're parallel parking this vehicle. Helps to make it easy. If we back up and take a look at the wheel here, you've got a very sporty 3-spoke steering wheel here, and you've got some bolsters up top for a nice ergonomic design as well. Over on the left hand side, you'll find your steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. You've also got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the voice recognition button, and this little info screen here, which will cycle through the screen in the center of your gauge cluster. So we'll go ahead and take a look up there in just a moment. Over on the right hand side, you've got the buttons for your cruise control system, which is great for those highway drives. So if we go and take a look up in the gauge cluster here, you can see you've got that massive digital tachometer as well as your digital speedometer. And at the bottom there, you've got the exterior temperature as well as the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 81,619 kilometers. You've also got the time there as well. And this very first information screen here, you've got your fuel economy stats, which includes your average and current fuel consumption as well as your range. Next, you've got your oil life as well as your audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. Next, you've got a phone screen here, so you can access that if you have your device hooked up. You've also got the screen here for your units if you want to switch between kilometers and miles per hour. And finally, you can also check your average speed and drive time for your 2 different trips. If we go ahead and take a look towards the center of the dash here, of course, you've got a couple of climate vents as well as the hazard lights, and just below that, you've got your embedded touchscreen infotainment system. In terms of your audio options here, you do have lots to choose from, including your AM, FM radio. You've also got a USB port and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. You've also got the phone screen here, so if you do have your phone hooked up, you've got lots of options to go through there. In terms of your other options here, you can customize these screens and put whatever you want here. So you can see you've got the smartphone connection, AHA, Honda Link, additional settings, your gauge cluster, and lots more. If you go ahead and head back here, you can also access your apps By clicking into that little widget in the corner there, you've got your app installer, browser, calculator, downloads, gallery, and search. And in the widgets section here, you've got your photo gallery, but you can always add more, which is very nice. If you go ahead and head back to the home screen one last time here, you've also got the info screen here, which gives you lots of information, including your date and time. You've got the menu here, as well as your current drive, history, and the clock as well, if you just want to see the wallpaper. Finally, if you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up, which is a very nice feature to have in addition to that side view camera. You've also got a couple of different views here that you can cycle through depending on the scenario, and you can ensure that you'll be able to back up with confidence every time. Of course, putting the vehicle back in the park will bring back your main screen here, and you can also access your climate settings on the screen. As you can see, you can bring it up there. You've got the temperature for both passengers up in the top corner there. You've got your air conditioning, the mode, as well as the fan speed. Speaking of your climate system, this is a dual zone climate control system, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. It's also automatic, so if you hit the auto button, you'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed, heat, and placement to get it to your desired temperature. For those hot summer days, as you saw, you do have air conditioning, and for the cold winter days, you do have heated mirrors, as well as 3-stage heated seats for both front passengers. In addition, you've also got the passenger airbag warning, and just below you've got lots of storage in this little tray here. And you'll find even more storage underneath here. Under the center stack, you've got the USB port that I mentioned, as well as a 12-volt outlet over on the other side. And if you take a look back at the shifter here, you've got a nice leather boot. You've also got the parking brake just next to it, and over on the other side, you'll find the Econ button. If you have that enabled, you'll be sure that you're getting the best possible fuel economy. If you take a look in the center console here, you can see you've got the additional USB port as well as an extra cup holder, and then of course you can slide the armrest back to reveal an additional cup holder, and you can slide it forward when you're using it. If you take a look over on the passenger side here, you've got your glove box with the owner's manual inside, and over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Finally, taking a look up top here, you do have a couple of interior lights, as well as the controls for your sunroof. That is a very nice feature to have, lets in tons of light, and of course you can open it up and let in lots of airflow as well. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same great fabric seating that extends across the rear bench seat. You've also got lots of legroom for the rear passengers, and in back you'll also find a nice handy storage pocket in the back of the passenger side seat. If you take a look towards the center seat here, you'll also notice you've got that nice fold down padded armrest here that also includes a couple of extra cup holders. And these rear seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. And I'll show you where that's done in just a moment, but we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here. You'll find the same great design that we found on the front, as well as of course the switch for the rear windows and a little bit of storage underneath. So we'll go ahead and pop the trunk here, and you've got a nice carpeted cargo area, lots and lots of room inside. And you'll also notice up top here you've got the latches to drop the seats down in that 60-40 split that I mentioned. Underneath here, of course, you do also have your spare tire, as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. That concludes this short video walk around, but this stylish and affordable Civic will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leithhead Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.